You got multiple investors going after it for the same reason.
Yeah.
A lot of times this happens and people get mad at us and they're like, should I even trust any of the data in the whole system? What we can't control is, let's say, a local county clerk fat fingers an address and types it in, and there's a notice that goes out. Boom. Our system gathers, processes it, etc. Then they're like, oh no, mistake. And then they go delete all of that. Well, that's not something that we can control. Or imagine that there's a property that was in foreclosure and an attorney posted it on their website. Sale in 2 weeks, whatever it is. Maybe
Mhm.
that thing gets cured or something happens and they remove it. And then sometimes just information evaporates off the internet and it's kind of unexplainable. And
Mhm.
in those situations, you just got to move on and see if there's a pain point that you can work with them and keep following up down the road. It's just
So
weird stuff that happens that's beyond our control.
So in the future, when I come across the situation, because I'm sure I'll come across it again, how would you recommend, like, what would be your response to the seller in a situation like that? How would you
When they
handle it
say what?
before? So basically, the seller was like, "Hey, I called Carroll County Courthouse and they don't have anything there. I spoke to an investor yesterday. They said that the sale has been pulled down, but I know that he's in pre-foreclosure and he knows it because he's applying for a loan modification as we speak. But the notice of sale information is gone, and his lender is telling him that it's been paused. Like, what do we say to continue to provide value to still kind of align
You're
ourselves
you're
as a
still trying
trusted
to
advisor?
attack the pain, right? So whether there is a sale or not doesn't stop you from asking the questions about what is happening right now. So, hey, look, there's times sometimes there's a lady named Carol down there at the recorder of deeds. She probably fat fingered something. Who knows what happens? But the reality is I was put here for a reason. Maybe there's a sale, maybe there's not. But I mean, catch me up to speed on the last 12, 18, 24 months on why all these people would be reaching out in the first place and why you would even be, trying to apply for a loan modification. Like, catch me up. I'm probably not the buyer for the house, right? But I'm
Mhm.
here. May as well go through it and I can give you some clarity, worst case.
Gotcha. Yeah, I
And
probably should
then
have
what
said
you're
something
trying to
like that.
do is get them to open up. They're going to say something perhaps that allows you to start drilling down on the situation. And then
Mhm.
maybe you're able to come to an agreement, maybe you won't. But at least down the road, hey, Brent provided me a lot and he's the guy that I'm going to sell to if indeed I sell down the line.
Gotcha. And this is kind of how I broke it off with him today after getting off the phone because it seemed like we had lost credibility with him a little bit.
Yeah.
So I sent him a text message and I just gave him some important questions, just trying to ask his lender as far as the loan modification, like who's your point of contact for your actual file, like who's your case manager over that, like different things that he can probably ask, just trying to create some value because I didn't really know how to get back in his
So at the end of the day, if they do
yeah.
that, right? Hey, sometimes those lenders, they don't know their left hand from their right and people fat finger stuff down at the county and maybe they got the address wrong. That stuff happens all the time. But the reality is that I'm here for a reason. Maybe it's not to buy the house and maybe it's not for a foreclosure, but obviously a few people are reaching out. So maybe there's something going on. Like catch me up on the last 12, 18, 24 months and on what's going on. And maybe I can at least provide some clarity while I'm here since I drove all the way here anyway.
Hmm. I appreciate
Lighthearted,
it much.
lighthearted, just kind of make fun of the situation. Like you don't have to defend it like, well, I saw it on this website and this.
That's where I went wrong
None
at.
of that, none of that matters. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like, doggone it, Carol down at the recorder of deeds. I swear she fat fingered that thing and I saw the address, but mistakes happen all the time. So I hate to bother you, but I'm here. May as well provide some value while I can.